to their death, for that matter. 100 to get a muta. Bit expensive, but then again, mutas are a slight AoE unit. I say slight because their attack bounces to 3 different units. While it's not necessarily a single target ability, it's not like the tank that just bombards an area. So yeah. Okay, there, and oh, I'll go there. Should have been keeping more more of an eye to that. Could have lost all of them if, say, a Firebat came in. Firebats are much more dangerous here than I remember them being. Okay, had quite a lot of resources there. Ooh, enemy incoming. Enemy outgoing. You're nearly built. The vultures keep trying to rush past, but it just gets them killed. Okay, as you see, so there, the attacks are bouncing. I think they, at least in StarCraft 2, they do reduced damage each bounce, and I think same goes here, but I can't be sure. Yeah, you didn't have much of a chance. Half the time, I think they're like moving, like you can move and you can move attack. This, I'll use this circling. This is moving, and this is move attacking. You think there's no, you may see no difference, but say if they ran into an enemy, like this, say this was the enemy, this circling as it's move attacking would have charged over and started attacking it. Which is very useful. In that case, the Marine should have started firing much earlier, noticed the Zergling there, but they'll move attacking, presumably till they reach a certain point, in which case they'll start firing at the building or whatever. They'll realize there's an enemy and start firing. They're a little slow on the uptake. Okay, and I need a flyer upgrade, and I don't have the fucking evolution chambers. Of course. It's fine. The only thing I could upgrade for the mutas with the evolution chambers is their counter pace, which is probably a good idea. Yes. There. Okay, you. Damn, I don't have enough gas to send them up. Okay, you. Build extractor. Go up here. I'll toss a few on the gas thing up there when it's built. So if it's a bit over, that's fine. Like if I have a bit too many working on it, it's you know, it doesn't matter. Zardarva. At least this is still working. A sizable ground. I still think I need a sizable ground force just to deal with any enemies incoming. Just say, theoretically speaking here, an enemy could still get past all the mutas. Just if the enemy can't attack air, they'll ignore air units, so they could just run right on past, especially if the mutas are distracted with another enemy. So yeah, I'll just send some things over and get some. Just notice the cost difference. I thought it was 100 across the board, but it's 150 for counterpace. Makes sense. It's like affects more than just one type of unit. I like in StarCraft 2 they'll actually say like how many workers you have on like a extractor and whatnot. It's very useful. It is kind of strange how they're calling it Zerg Lair, Zerg Hatchery, Zerg Hydra Lisk Den. Also, how did the Terrans find out what exactly the Zerg were called? Like, Like, it's fair enough that if they called them a name, but it wasn't what exactly the Zerg were called. That would make sense. But how did they find out what the Zerg called themselves? That's the one question I have. Well, among many, I'm sure. Sorry, a headset or something was falling down, just had to fix it. Okay. I'll get some Zerglings. You know what, I think I actually may have enough mutants. Can't say, I can't do the question mark. So, attack. Nope, that was Hydro S, I misclicked. Hold position. Okay, stop. By hitting hold position then stop, they'll stop holding position, but at least they've stopped moving otherwise. I suppose I could have just hit stop without needing to hit hold position, but I panicked and didn't think of that. And mutants can hit air, in case you're curious. Oh, wait, what? Sorry, I basically thought I heard cats fighting. And I was getting very confused because it sounded like really nearby. And even though it couldn't be. Okay, pull back. Okay, charging into the enemy's base. Who would have advised? Who would have thunk? Pull back. What's that? Oh, fire catapace. So this is useless to me. Okay. Should have realized. Should have noticed. Regardless, wait. Okay, I think I know how I can do this. I need a two-pronged assault. I need a two-pronged assault to take it on. If I send enough mutas up from the south, and with a accompanying group of Zerg from this side, maybe that will work? Or I suppose I could just go overward dropping. You know what, fuck it, I think the game really wants me to do that. Well, if that's what you want, game, that's what you're gonna get. Because either that or I have to start again or try and take over here. Either or, but I don't really see it working all together that well. The mutas look weird, like that portrait there. And there they look weird. Zerg are kind of creepy, let's be honest here. Everything's made out of flesh. It's and I do recognize these overlords are going to be slow as shit, but we work with what we got. So, yes. And because I'm running... Oh, actually, I've a ton of resources there. I was going to say because I'm running out of resources, I'm going to just rush at this mine. I'm going to rush the drones up. Though really, I could still do that, just as long as I leave 3 drones there. Maybe 4 if I'm feeling generous. No, just 3. And rush the rest in, because only 3 can work on this at any one time. Okay, so pull back over here. I love how they can run on lava. It's just like, well fucking done, you gits. Christ, these upgrades are taking their time. I suppose I can make another Zergling. Okay. Now really I'm just waiting on this. Okay, that's... Okay, they're complete. Okay, so those... Alright, I'm gonna get everyone into the things now. Okay. Okay, I can get 8 Zerglings in there. Per Overlord. Okay. That sound effect is really disgusting. And the little, like, weird, I don't know, lobster legs in them or something. Just the little traily bits. Not very nice to look at. Okay. Did it purr there? Christ. Sorry, whatever sound effects they made, it sounded like purring. Okay. I'll leave some remnants here. Unload all. Unload all. Mutas. These really are slow as molasses. The attack can't begin without them. At least with the slow speed of them, I'll be able to basically, when the units are landing, if they start taking up too much space, the overlords are just going to start hanging around without dropping off their cargo. So at least with the slow speed of them, I can start just moving them out at my leisure, and it won't be an issue. Of course, considering most of mine are Zerglings and there's buildings over here, not like right next to them, they'll be rushing away. So it'll be solely the Hydra's getting in the way. Okay, just follow the head one. Here, 1 second, folks. Hey folks, and I'm back. Sorry about that. Since I stopped again for a moment, I ended up looking more into the you know, the dumb shit I was talking about earlier. And it's like, I just end up being more annoyed. It's just some people trying to defend her. And, actually, 1 second, I need to make sure I close the browser. 1 sec. Hey folks, and I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, this isn't going well. Mute it, mute it, mute it. Come on. Come on. I don't know which one's half. Okay. You leave. You leave. They're going to attack. Okay, leave. And my whole army was destroyed. Of course it was. Let's start that again. Annoying. Sorry, I'm not talking much. I'm just trying to focus on how the fuck do I do this? Because, you know, what I've been doing so far has been wrong. So I'm just like, what do I do? Plus, I'm still irritated over that terrible writer. Like I said, this shit just gets under my skin. I let it get to me too much, but it's just like... Ugh. Oh, I could get Burrow. I didn't even notice that was there. Wouldn't really serve me much use here anyway. Okay. Fuck. Okay, well, going mass muta didn't help. Didn't work. Going mass... Maybe I didn't go mass enough. Maybe I need more. I don't know. I can't go in the ground way. That approach just doesn't work. I have thought of something that might work. Hidden run tactics, like I'll hit a part of the base, take out a tank or a anti-air turret, then leave, come back a bit in a little bit, take out something else, and keep picking off at it like this until the whole side of the rim of the edge of the base is uncovered. I won't take out bunkers around like that. That'll be too difficult. But I'll leave them intact. They can be shredded down by zerglings and whatnot. If I had a big enough muta horde, maybe then. But that's a maybe. And certainly, if I could do that, then I could actually take out all of the. Then I could go up here, and then certainly, you know, air units when we get involved in the fight later on. Okay. Alright, let's give that a go. It's our best option right now. So, to make that work, we have to... I'll get this now, but I won't start putting units into it. It's just to have it. If I wanted, I could cancel this, and if I got the worker back, I could have, you know, 26 supply working on, you know, and over there working. So that's some extractor trick people pull in StarCraft 2. I don't know if they used to pull it in StarCraft 1, but I do know about the StarCraft 2 usage. I don't know how beneficial it is, I just know that they do it. I'll start getting soldiers eventually, I just need to start getting resources. I like the music, I have to say. It's nice stuff. Hopefully I'm easily heard over it all.